There are so many good things happening on main streets and downtowns across the Magnolia State. So today, we're highlighting what's happening downtown this weekend. It is brought to you by the Mississippi Main Street Association. Don't forget, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar to get more information on upcoming events. And Starkville's got a fun weekend ahead. And joining us is Paige Watson. She's the director of Starkville Main Street to tell us a little more. Hey, Paige.
Hey, Rebecca. So great to talk to you today.
I know, it's so great to have you back. That just means you guys in Starkville are always offering up some fun things to do on your main street. Before we get to this event, though, I want to go back just a little bit and talk about the dog mayor.
Yes.
Yes. And so Brian Haydad did give me a little scoop on who won, but how did that all go and turn out? And then who is our furry mayor?
It was doggone unbelievable. It was a major success, and we are so excited to announce that Buster Camp is Starkville's first official pet mayor.
So what kind of fur baby is Buster?
You know, that's a great question. I believe he's a Frenchie mix, maybe got a little stray in him. I don't know. Sorry, Robert and Vaughn, if y'all hear this. But yeah, he's a little. Maybe he's a pug too. I don't know. He's a pug or a Frenchie, but he's definitely the sweetest little dog. And he's kind of old. They call him the sheriff, so that's his nickname.
So what will the sheriff be up to now that he's the mayor? I don't know if the sheriff and the mayor can. That would cause some problems in
right.
in a few small towns.
He actually already participated in his first event, and he was the grand marshal for the Cotton District Arts Festival Pet Parade this past weekend.
But the good news was all of it was for fun and to raise funds for the animal shelter. Do you know, Paige, how much that came out to be for you guys?
We were able to donate a $3,000 check to the Octavia County Humane Society. So it was just the biggest win-win for everyone.
Well, I love that. Well, we'll have to keep up with
Buster.
Now Buster, because now I'm thinking the sheriff, but he's the mayor, and what all he'll be doing. Now, will he be downtown coming up this weekend for unWine downtown?
He will be. We hope to have him downtown, maybe hanging out in the grass for a little while. But yeah, he's always in the Cotton District too, so he's kind of like the Cotton District's pet. But speaking of the Cotton District, we have 2 stores that are in the Cotton District, which is also in our main street, that are participating. So we've got 17 retailers this weekend. Friday night, you purchase a cup, and it's 20% off, and wine tastings everywhere you go. So we have really one of the biggest Fridays coming up that I've seen in a while. So we also have 3 other events happening downtown as well.
Well, we'll get to those. I want to know how this one works. And Rhino said do y'all do this often, like throughout the year, because it's so popular?
We do. We do it 3 times a year, so spring, summer, and fall. So our fall is definitely our biggest, and we're looking forward to having 450 unwiners. So we're excited.
That's crazy. Okay, so how much is a cup for you then to get 20% off? I mean, I think this is a great steal.
Yeah, so cups are $20 right now online in advance at unwinedowntown.com or .org, and at the door, if we have any left, they'll be $25.
That's not bad at all. And so the idea is you get your cup and then you just take your time and you get to unwine, right? And then leisurely go and sort of shop. How is the wine sort of chosen? I mean, do the shops get to choose, or they sort of, that's the nerd in me. Now I'm like, do I get to, like, there's going to be like learning involved with my drinking? They're shopping, but.
We do have some stores that have their favorites, like, for instance, Dunkington. They always like to have a Moscato. But I actually get to go. It's one of my favorite parts about my job. I get to go pick out all the wine for everyone. So our wine distributor is Scotty's, one of our great local liquor stores. And so Pat and his crew at Scotty's, they just dropped everything off, actually, before I got on the call today. So we have 17 different wines, but I usually like to just pick on the label or let them pick, and it's just a way, too, to introduce all the customers to their offerings.
Well, if you get overloaded with your job next year, just let me know. I'm always happy to lend a helping hand. I mean, what more could I do for a girl who's so busy for her Main Street?
Yeah, so it really is a fun one. But we do about half reds, half whites, throw in some rosés and some sparkling wines, and you just get to taste. So yeah, if you think about 17 samples, you could maybe get a little overloaded there. So they're very small; they're 1 ounce samples. But again, if you shop anywhere, you receive 20% off with your cup.
So even if maybe you're strange and wine's not for you, or pregnant, I mean, let's throw that in there. No, and not strange, but it's just not your cup of tea. Can you still buy like into the $25 ticket and still be able to get that 20% off? Because that's a big deal.
Yes, you can actually. And I actually have a message that I'm going to return to an Emily today who called that she's pregnant. She usually always does it, but she's pregnant. And so I may have a couple bottles of water for those that don't want to drink, but they'll still get a cup and they can definitely still take advantage of the discount.
Well, that's really cool. Okay, so you mentioned that there are other events going on this weekend. If you feel like waking up and going to them, if you don't have the funds or a headache, then we understand. But if you can do it, what else is going on?
So Friday night, and again, this is simultaneously 4 different events, all in our Main Street district. Number one, I'll say is, so of course we're having unWine. Number two, the Starkville Symphony is having their Jazz at Renaissance, so on the Renaissance Plaza across from Fire Station Park. I'm not sure what time that starts, but I know it'll be going on at the same time as unWine. So free jazz concert. And then at the Hub Plaza, which is downtown, and it'll be in walking view and everything, with unWine, across from Regions, there will be a event. It's called a block party, and it's going to be hosted by one of our local retailers, Be Unlimited. They're also participating in unWine, but they're going to have like food trucks. They have an artist, and I believe they're debuting some signature Mississippi State Athletics clothes, and they're having just like a really renowned artist coming by for this block party that's doing some designs on T-shirts. And then down the street at the Episcopal Church of the Resurrection is their Oktoberfest. That is always a major hit. So all 4 of those things going on at the same time on the same night this Friday.
Are the boys in town this weekend playing ball, or are they gone? Because that would be...
Oh, we have the Crimson Tide coming to town on Saturday. So we got a big weekend.
Are you going to rest on Sunday? Are you taking that day off?
Yes, I hope so. But yeah, it's all great fun, and just again, so many limitless possibilities for everyone of every age. So we're just excited.
Is there a way? Do they all intertwine, Paige? I mean, is there a way if someone was good at scheduling or just had their walking shoes on, could you potentially participate in all of them going on this weekend, or is it more of kind of like find your groove and then enjoy what speaks to you?
So this is what I would do if I wasn't managing the event and being there the whole time for unWine. I would probably start at the Oktoberfest. I'd grab a bratwurst. I'd walk down to the block party. I'd buy a T-shirt. I'd pick up my unWine ticket. I'd shop around, and then by, I don't know, maybe the last few songs, I'd be at the plaza for the jazz. So you can do it all, I think.
You can do it all. Where's your car in all of this so you can go and put your goodies in your trunk?
The car is staying parked in the free public parking that we have downtown, so in one of the lots. But it's all, I mean, like I said, it's maybe if you did all the things, you'd maybe walk maybe a mile and a quarter total.
Oh, that's nothing. I mean,
yeah, all right there. And the weather is going to be great. And, yeah, it's just going to be a wonderful evening. So I anticipate seeing a lot of people just walking and out and about. And I'm sure you know, Rebecca, that's the goal of Main Street, getting people out and about, giving people something fun to do, and giving them just another reason to support. So.
Did I hear you say there's only a few more cups left for the wine down if folks need to get on it if they want to do it?
Yes, so this is our biggest unWine. So we sell about 450 tickets, and I think last time I checked about 3 hours ago, there were about 200 left. So we've already sold more than half. So yeah, definitely do those. We will cut off the online ticket sales, which are $20 by noon on Friday. And if there's any remaining, we'll sell them at the door at LA Green for $25.
And that's between 5:30 and 8:30 p.m. this coming up Friday. Man, I know a lot of people are worried about y'all Saturday. I am worried about your Friday, Paige. Do not drink any of the wine. Drink coffee. Yeah, you need coffee.
Yeah. make it to Friday, but it's just really exciting to see, too, that all of these events kind of organically happen, and they're all happening this weekend, and we expect to be, at full capacity. And so if anybody wants to join, we just invite you to come downtown. And, even if you don't participate in any of the events, you will still have a great time just walking around because you'll see all the people and all the things to do. So
Absolutely. That sounds great. And you can always go where to find out the lineup for all of it, Paige?
Starkville.org, our events calendar, it's all on there.
Or you can go to msmainstreet.com/calendar too if you're not going to be in Starkville and want to find a great event in your area. Paige, I appreciate you. Can't wait till next time.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right. You all stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.